Why, hello everybody, my name is Threatx and welcome back to Starcom and Unknown Space. So, you may notice that the ship's a bit different. I decided to go through and change it around between episodes. So now we have the new and improved HMS Broadsword, which I will probably say is a bit monstrous at this point, but it was effective, everybody. It's very effective. We have now a ship that can shoot infinitely from inside itself. It has point defense systems. I can tap a button and we blow up incoming missiles. Basically, it's awesome. I love it. Now, I also just spent like an hour while I was doing other things mining, which means I can afford a lot of upgrades, and also I have a lot of materials right now. Not too many, don't get me wrong. I'm still not too far where I was before last episode, but I've actually got myself 161, I think the correct number was, iridium, which is for armor, by the way. The reason I've done this is because I sold all my analyzed technologies to this merchant here, and he gave me a lot of money for it. And I noticed at the same time that he can actually sell 2 unique items. So there was a brass joint, and also there is a remnant scroll. Now, what it does on camera, of course, because what is important in the game so far? We're trying to get back home, and all the important things to use remnant artifacts have been made out of brass. So I'm thinking that this 101 costing item here is actually extremely important for the main mission of the game. So we're going to buy it, and hopefully, if I can afford it, which I can, we can also go and buy the remnant scroll. No idea what that is, but at least we have it, right? We can read it and see what happens there. Now, the only thing I will say, someone in the comments said that I can sell these analyzed things without any problems. Let's hope that is the case. If I need to keep any of these for any reason, I've sold them. So, yeah, let's hope things work out okay there. Anyway, so as you may have noticed as well, there's actually a few options I can do. By giving these guys money, I can get information on different parts or factions in the universe. So I thought we'd do that in case we get any crazy hindsights or missions. So, my friend, tell me about the Devout. An evolution of a religious movement that began during the late Empire period, who believed the Remnant were divine entities who would reveal a secret paradise. This new, more aggressive sect wishes to take a more proactive approach to revealing the paradise. As such, they have begun aggressively seeking out particular artifacts related to the Remnant jewels. In recent years, they have become more aggressive with their outreach. We have been forced to charge increasingly dearly for transit codes. Why do you sell them at all? It is a demand for our charter. We must sell access to our trade regions to any faction that has not instigated hostility against us. Though, couldn't you say that that is a form of hostility, trying to convert you to their cause? Just saying. I mean, if anyone played a Civ 6 or whatever and there's like loads of priests on the board, you blow those people up, man. You don't mess around. They're dead. The Devout may be wrong in their beliefs, but they are not fools. Is there anything else? Yes, what about the Emir? The Emir were formerly the regional enforcers of the Empire. Since its fall, they have divided into mercenary factions. The Emir in our employ were formerly of the 2nd Imperial Legion. For security purposes, we cannot divulge details on their contract. Other Emir factions can be found in the employ of those with lesser means. With respect, their capabilities are somewhat less formidable. Okay. Let's ask about the main missions. We actually got a mission last episode from our dear trader friends that there was apparently some ships going missing in this area. So I want to try and investigate that and knock down what is going on there. So there are cloaked ships attacking your CXTA in your region. You are being deceived. The CXTA use many exclusives of lost liveries, but our investigation agents have repeatedly been able to buy these lost goods from other pilots. Interesting. Well, that still means there could be a problem. There's like maybe some kind of faction that's corrupted. They're just taking goods away from the main traders. Thank you very much. Now, let's have a look at our inventory, shall we? So we have now got ourselves loads of things. So I found 2 items while harvesting. I actually went back to that giant ship we found ages ago, and everything respawned there. So I was shooting away, and I found this. An amalgamation of advanced technology and extremely advanced technology, which is apparently worth 100 points, so pretty good. This appears to be an interface allowing a foreign empire control system to communicate with remnant technology. This seems very useful to have. We've also found some jetsam. I think we found loads of these already. They're not that exciting, but it's worth researching, right? Literally deadwood. Hundreds of kilos of dead, desiccated tree roots. They may have been sterilized and irradiated, so it's difficult to tell whenever there was anything interesting about them to begin with. Okay. How about the 2 items that cost a lot of money to buy? I'll do the scroll first, because I think this is going to be very important. This is a high-resolution scan of a purported transcript of remnant text. It does appear to be a scan of a presumably old document that transcribes a mathematical proof consistent with what we know of remnant language. Doesn't seem very useful so far, but maybe we can use it to understand the language if the translator can't do it. I'm not sure. Apparently indestructible, can articulate within a range of motion. Okay, so I think it'll be relevant at some point in the game, but at least for now, we've got it. Cool, that was pretty easy. So, let's go and see then. So we have the trade base over there, and there's also more areas to look at. Now, I'm going to go and take a gamble here, and presume that that gate will send us clear closer to the Stalker area, which means we can have a look and see what's nearby. Let's go. So with my new ship, I will say, originally, I actually made room to put on way more engines. I did that, and it was honestly too fast. Not in terms of moving forward, in terms of the left and right movement. It was too much to handle, and the ship looked ridiculous. It was literally spinning around on a dime within microseconds. It was absurd. So for the use of me having a battleship / carrier, I decided to keep things a bit slower, so we look a little bit cooler. But anyway, I will say with my ship, by the way, we have actually reached the hex capacity. So in the future, I try and get a bigger ship hull, or maybe we get some technology. And also, I want to get rid of all these side sections at some point and have carriers inside it to spew out the fighters like inside the middle of the ship. I think it looked pretty cool. But anyway, for now, let's see what's in the star area. So there's even more escorts near here. We've never been here before, by the way, so this is all brand new for us. That's a big planet. Because this is trade space, right? Or the Empire's trade guild area. So I wonder if there'd be quite a few, I guess, colonized locations compared to what we're used to. Okay, nothing on that one. What about over here? I kind of wish, though, that I did actually get the materials to get an extra beam weapon, by the way. Just because of the hex limit, I can't do it anymore. So I think to make the ship any bigger, we need to have, like, even larger frame. But we'll do it at some point. What is this? This planetoid is perforated with dozens of regular deep shafts, around 2 to 3 meters wide. Interesting. Scans show that they range in depth from 50 to over 800 meters deep. Vasari isn't confident that the anomaly reading is actually sunk down there. It could be an echo distortion. The tight space and clambering walls will make it tricky descent. It's okay, because you have a plus 10% modifier, so I have great faith in you, my friend. Uh-oh. After a few uneventful descents, the winch rubs against the shaft wall, sending a shower of rocks down. Fortunately, Vasari is uninjured and gains to continue. Yes, go my friend, you can do it. Oh. A few... Oh no. This is not a good start to the day then. A few hundred meters down the first shaft, there's a sharp crack over the radio and a loud scream. The team quickly winches Vasari back up, alive but critical. Can I do it again? I can. Look, they may be slightly injured right now, having like one arm left, but I think they should try again. Damn it. Fine, whatever. We'll come back to this later then. Not a big deal for now. I like how at one point these ships are pretty big compared to us, and now we're just a gigantic monster in comparison to them. Oh, skilled traders over here as well. Do you know what? I might actually put the extra engines on anyway. I feel like when I was flying around doing mining, it was a bit annoying, but if we're just doing combat, it might be pretty practical having a big-ass super speed ship. Speaking of level ups, by the way, we must get pretty close to doing that at some point. We've been ages since the last level up. Another world of the Fallen Empire. There are no obvious signs of conflict or looting, but the structures are empty of technology and resources, just miles of dusty corridors and chambers. Okay. I wonder if I have to return there at some point. Just have a quick look. Oh my god, my instincts were spot on. We are one single thing away from leveling everybody up to a high level. That's going to be great news. Based on the evidence we've seen, I'm convinced that these buildings were very dynamically capable of adjusting not only their contents, but layout. That's really cool. I love that. Imagine like it being a hotel. You're like, oh, what house would you like today? It just changes the entire room over. That'd be awesome. And also probably destroy the work of porters and stuff, but whatever. It's sacrifices must be made. Legion Heavy. Is this going to be a big ship, or I'm kind of curious. So far, nothing they've had would be... That is a lot bigger. That is a lot bigger. So it's actually got the cruiser size hull there, and it's got some Mark II plasma turrets and a lot of big guns. I think it looks pretty cool. Anyway, let's leave those guys be for now. I imagine in real life, if you did that to a security vessel, they would not be very happy. Let me just get close and take a look at your ship, friend. Don't worry about me. I just want to have a look. Nothing there. So how are we doing? Okay, good. We are moving towards the Stalker objective there. I was kind of thinking I might go back and do the other mission first, but I decided to do this one because of the merchant. Because there's also a set of areas near the Loken territory which might be quite relevant, but we'll see. Nice. What we got? This unremarkable blobby protrusion is a sign of an inverted magma protrusion, according to Ensign Vasari. You have a lot of events right now. I'm not sure what's going on. Let's give it a shot. Oh. I got some iridium, I guess. That's okay. Good news is, though, people leveled up. So, Ensign, first class. Excellent. So I presume this means I can now go back and do that rock one again. Because it said you have to reset your, well, people over at the station, or you need to advance. So I think that counts. Where are you? Oh, if I make a mistake, I'll be very upset. Because I don't think you can actually go back and reset all this. It's just locked in stone. So I'm happy doing my current strategy with these guys. Sorted. Excellent. I like how their skills are actually reduced from being damaged. I think that's pretty awesome. So what if it's going to be like a zigzag? When we're going to go this way. What do we have here? Nope, nothing there. Fair enough. I love the little spin around when you barge into a accelerator the wrong way around there. Good. It looks like that's going to be heading towards the Blue Star. Though it's a bit weird, this location here is not actually part of the Flinger network. We might have to go and investigate that separately. There's also another Flinger facing the direction to the right there. So that must be going some over in this direction. I think we will do the mission first, though. We'll keep going towards the location we need to be at. Legion Scouts. So this faction doesn't seem to have any fighter craft or carriers, unfortunately. If they did, I might have attacked them just to get that stuff sorted out. But I'm very desperate to become a carrier. What can I say? A half-dozen ancient containers litter the landscape. Judging from the markings, these once held armaments and munitions. While empty, the containers themselves are made from small but non-trivial amounts of titanium. Very nice. New theory on why the Empire fell. Lack of recycling. Interesting. I mean, to be fair, if you have an entire galaxy of resources, does recycling matter as much at that point? Just saying. As the team breaks down the crates, Ensign Kepler spots a data crystal lying a few meters away on the flat ground, as if deliberately thrown. The containing a descriptive message. To Colonel Gyrak, the disaster at Abbey Star. What should have been a straightforward negotiation with some fanatics ended with the death of every subordinate under your command. Whatever your genetic enhancements or training had failed, I do not know, but the First Legion will handle the situation from now on. There are reports of a similar situation developing at the academy near Core. Terminus is the nearest ship. We expect a better performance from you against unarmed academics. Oh no, this guy sucks. Autoclave protocol is authorized. Retrieve any surviving research projects. They should be in possession of a fragment from something. I remind you, your progeny are anxious awaiting your return at the garrison where you will. Interesting. Let's check out that bit. It normally turns out to be a disappointing small chunk of aluminium. That is actually disappointing at this point. It's the most useless resource. It's okay, I guess. Okay, so this is going to take me, I think, directly up. We'll go this way first, and if there's no flinger going back down to the left, we'll have to then just fly there ourselves. Good news is, though, I have 2 wings, 2 dorsal fins, and 2 large wings, so my efficiency in void space is good. I think it's pretty much maximum as it can be. It's going to be pretty wild. What have we got over here? No flinger to the bottom left. Okay, we'll do that ourselves. Let's do that now. We'll make our way over to that direction. Because I think there might be some useful information there and something. So we're going to have a quick look. Whoa! I found the derelicts over here. Let's have a quick look at it. This looks like a Legion ship. A mere wreck. This vessel has been shredded by high-energy weapons and its valuable resources stripped away. In sight, despite the size, only a single deceased Amira is found in the command station. Very efficient crew. Judging by the status of the ship's systems, they were probably caught completely off guard by whoever attacked them. The comms array has a last outgoing voice message in the buffer. Hidden to last resting place of Okjuk. Empire ruins. Go alone. Legion scepter. Interesting. So the legions, well, being called legions, based off Romans. So is that like their standard? Because if the Romans lost their standard, that was bad. They held those in such high regard. It would be the end of probably everyone in that legion anyway. So I wonder if we can get it. I wonder if we can use it to rally like the second legion to our cause or something if we find their scepter. Or make an alliance with them. Okay, so let's have a look around. I'm glad I went this way because I was really concerned. There is actually loads of places next to this system. And I wasn't sure what one the game thought people would take. Like what path. Because I could have gone from here as well, for instance. Oh, also, I actually missed these 2 planets. We're going to do that at some point as well. Okay, we go top down. Because I think we're going to be heading back down this way. Just to double check those areas. Hopefully we find the scepter nearby. Oh, that's just a hauler. That's fine. What we got? A wreckage of dozen craft shows this valley was a site of a battle years ago. The most valuable materials have already been stripped away, but there are still some hard to access resources the land and mine equipment is able to extract. Drake notices that the positioning suggests the defenders were protecting a particular area of low tactical value. Interesting. Look at these modifiers I'm getting right now, by the way. They're glorious. I still pass, despite having a terrible roll. That's why I go for high quality people here. The entrance to a narrow cave is hidden behind a rock outcrop that, from more than a few meters away, seems perfectly flush with the cliff wall. It seems that the readabout was well supplied. While most of the equipment was evacuated along with whoever the inhabitants were, the cave had a small chariot reactor. Very nice, I'll take that. There's a warp gate here. Curious. Very curious. Okay, we'll activate this. Good news. We can come back wherever we want to. I think I still will manually fly down below us, so in case there's more derelicts. Because that seems like a very another likely route to take if you're a player. Nothing there. But I might double back and get some more engines before we go any further. So I'll finish off this territory here and then fly backwards. Nothing there as well. Like how beautiful these planets are. Okay, is the last one going to help? Oh, this looks extremely developed. It's a very straight line there. What's going on? Should be interesting. Another sea has been coopted by devout influence in the middle of the guild space. Interesting. Dan Seeker expressed disgusted admiration for their ability to control a population through a mix of localized nationalism, conversion, and implied threat. Wynn observes the planet's industries have recently been redirected towards large-scale mass production of some unknown equipment, presumably military nature. Whatever it is, it uses more radiation shielding than should be necessary to block active scans. Curious. I wish the game would let me take the fight to the... Hello. Should we see if we can kill these pirates? Unlike last time, I have a lot more DPS and they can't stop it at this point. Oh no, look at this. More beams! Yeah, even the pirates, poultry. We have become a whole new level of power right now. We are ridiculously strong. More treasure chests. Very nice. Are you sure you want to fight me after this witnessing that display? They are crazy. So we can still actually get those cannons, by the way. They're kind of like shotguns. So I'm not interested in using it per se, but there's no reason not to get it, really. By the way, if you're wondering if I've reduced the difficulty setting, I've not. Just to clarify, it's because I got a very high level deflector on top of my ship. I think it deflects 43% of damage. So yeah, we're pretty tanky right now, without saying the least. Okay, but I'm going to go and change my ship now, get more engines, and then we'll double back and go down south afterwards. Also, as we're in the region, let's have a quick look at the chest. Okay, where is it? Very close by. Oh, wait, hidden tomb. Ooh, okay. Looks like we got some other systems we can go and check out. There's a chance I may have completely missed my jump point. Hey buddy, can I get like a speed increase, please? So I don't think I can afford or use the tier 2 engine. Also, while I'm here, because I do actually have some additional research points, I'm going to go and grab these two up the top here. Cruiser hull, which we can't do yet because I haven't got the technology. But more importantly, advanced logistics, 15 more hexes for my ship design. Gives me more options. I want to save up more research though, because the idea is going to be as soon as I unlock the power of fighter craft, which I guess is this one, we're going to max it out. We're going to go full fighters. It's going to be glorious. Anyway, shipyard. Yeah, so just to confirm earlier, this is my new thing, front deflector. It looks very cool. The rest of the ship design, by the way, I want to make look cooler, but I lack resources at the moment. I do need to keep a bit in the middle empty. So you can kind of see that I've got a bunch of like reinforced vents to simulate heat into it. Because I was lacking good alternatives for heating, there are problems. There are definitely problems here. I feel like if I have the money, I can probably put more resource vents down, but for now, it is what it is. I mean, the only thing being overheated really is the two crew sections. These, I would say, are yellow, not amber, so they're not actually having issues. Anyway, let's plop down propulsion. We can't get Mark II, unfortunately. Bit unfortunate, but it is what it is. Let's think about this for a second. So, ideally, I would need to remove some of these sections to get more venting, don't I? And I can put some of these down if I want to as well. Okay, I'll tell you what we do. Let's remove these. Okay, I do a little bit of modification there to get it all to work. This does actually work though. It looks weird, I know, but this configuration has very minimal ambers, so it should be okay, apart from the crew quarters. They're just cursed at this point. It's a very hot location, but it's great for barbecues, I hear, and the crew kind of loves it in the end. But this should work out pretty well. So we've got 2 more engines. We've got a bit more of a varied group of heat dissipation, and I've also kind of changed it a little bit, so we've got some weird like V patterns on the side, which I think looks pretty cool, but for now it's done. Anyway, so that with that out of the way, let's carry on with the game, shall we? Now I was just trying to see, is there anything else I want to try and add in? I mean, we can potentially get more. I want to get this top bit here covering deflectors personally, if I can. So because I did actually find some additional armor sections, can I do this? I can. I guess the question is going to be, can we replicate it so on the other side we can run out of resources? Excellent. This effectively means this entire front section of the ship, apart from this tiny gun here, is covered in armor, which I think is great. It means that we have a very nice armored location here. We have got some issues, particularly here, on these sections here. If it gets hit directly from this angle, we are not being protected at all. I might need to try and fix that in the future. But for now, it's looking pretty good. I'll point out as well, there's also some really heavy deflectors we can try and get. For some reason, this UI is a bit bugged right now. It's not showing you the costing. But if we try and go for these on all the fronts of the ship, we will be very well protected in the future. Anyway, exit, done. So this thing should be moving a lot faster now, which is pretty awesome. Okay, so what we're going to do next then, I've got autopilot on right now. I'm going to go down this way and see if there's any more derelicts on the path to this location. And then we're going to go and try and do the lunar mission from before. I think after that, I might take a quick detour just to get the chest. I really want to see what's there, and maybe we can get some really cool bounty loot. Look at all these giant ships everywhere. Let's see. So my speed is marginally faster. I don't think the T2 engines are really that good, to be honest. T1, sorry. So I think one T1 is worth... Sorry, one T2 was worth, I think, 2.5 T1. So it's quite a big difference there. Anyway, let's head down this way. Look at this speed, by the way. We're nearly at 250 or whatever units. We are fast, everybody. Super, super fast. Terrestrial worlds, interesting. So apparently they're just over here a little bit. And there are even more guild traders and stuff nearby. So it's definitely not Cultist space, which is good to know. There's also a jump gate here. Oh, I like how I completely missed this one. I didn't even know this was nearby. See what's inside this place. Two familiar signals. Two familiar sights sit in juxtaposition: a crafted stone pyramid and a massive sterile structure of the Fallen Empire looming over it. Despite the large technological disparities, there are some architectural similarities. The Empire's buildings are, as always, cavernous, dusty, and empty, although the sheer scale makes an exhaustive search impractical. While the pyramids are more primitive than the Empire structures, their architecture generously suggests they were influenced by the Fallen Empire rather than vice versa. The pyramid is slightly less empty. Its chambers are mostly bare, with some scattered debris indicating either a hastily departure or perhaps a post-departure looting. One hall has some machines apparently ripped from the walls to strip away wiring. Wynn observes that the equipment used small electromagnetic relays, which are likely repairable. Oh, yeah, let's do that. Yeah, let's give it a shot. It's okay. It takes Wynn a few hours, but the end result is workmanlike. What? I've never heard that word or saying in my entire life. The computers are interesting. Composed of small electromagnetic relays, they have a minuscule fraction of the computing power of a single crew member's survival suit, but they clearly were manufactured with technology ahead of Starcom's. Once powered up, they begin transmitting a seemingly random sequence of numbers to external antenna. Interesting. An energy flux in this sector. I've just done something. This sector, what do you mean by sector? Is that like this square? Or is it like this square? Wait. Hello? Alien pagan, your vessel was detected near a source of heretical signal. Reveal their location immediately. Let's be honest, we're not sure who these people are. Converts. They're cultists. Perhaps you are confusing me with another Emir who has yet to see the truth. Soon we will all be one, as the fold of the devout. Okay. I'm not doing anything to you. Why would I press this? No, I refuse. You will just be destroyed. I'm going to be a bit careful here. If I miss fire and hit those guys, that'll be a bad day. By the way, I noticed I should have addressed this earlier. You know when my guns shoot really fast at the start and they slow down? There seems to be like a inbuilt bank of shots. Then it slows down. I thought it was because I was being damaged. That doesn't actually seem to be the case. Wait, is there another portal here? I didn't know. Oh, okay, this is awesome. We're doing this instead. Screw the other thing. We're going in the portal. We meet again, heretic portal. Another large artifact similar to the one encountered previously, except inside of an external remote access interface it has a makeshift antenna. Well, that's sad. It's taking me to the same place as before. Okay, well, I don't want to do this right now, so I apologize. Let's head back this way, and we're going to check out that lunar surface, and then we're going to get the treasure chest. Oh, I thought it was going to take me somewhere else. So this must be very relevant that they keep taking you to the same location, though. I look forward to seeing what's actually in the area. Was that where we saw the group of aliens with, like, the stag-like faces? I think it was. There's so much stuff in this area now, it's a bit overwhelming. The mysterious lunar is nearby. Let's see what we can find there. So, hopefully, this time, the Sari's better at their job. So actually goes an extra 10%. 20% difficulty increase. Let's start it off. 70%, looking good. Next one. Oh my god! I got another 99! I can't believe it. It's 2 episodes in a row. This is a brand new day for me. The Sari descends into one shaft, then another. Then another. It's clear the stress is getting to them after making the same yo-yo joke twice. Eventually, Salandra announces that they are aborting the survey for safety reasons. But I got I got max. Okay, fair enough. Upon returning, they find some neutronium. Okay, that's great, I guess. Not exactly what I was hoping for, but fair enough. Wait. Wait. I can do it again? Excuse me? Is it just infinite splunking? Okay, we have to come back here every once in a while and do some more splunking, everybody. Okay, so I think to get over to here, we will go from this direction. Only because it seems to be the most logical way to get there, and there might be derelicts in the way. I do not want to miss derelicts. Where am I going? Ooh. This way. So the portal's quite close by. Let's just auto let the game get there. We have observed you are being harassed by devout ships. They have avoided direct conflict within this region until now. Brainwashed Emir, or perhaps mind-controlled, yes? We are known for our tactical skill, bravery, and loyalty. Having whole ships suddenly abandon their duties to aid another without a better contract is very bad for our reputation. They are searching for heretics. How peculiar. I wonder why the devout would think that. No matter, it's not our business. Our contract permits us to take on another contract that are not in conflict with our primary. Perhaps you wanted to hire us to fight the devout Emir within guild space. Interesting. Isn't it all your job to protect ships in guild space? Neither you nor the devout are full guild members, but the transit code bearers. We must refer private disputes to the trade guild, who have not directed us to intervene. The guild is not predisposed to them, but they are giving guild a very good price. Okay, how much? 100 units of copper. Okay, interesting. They have a very transactional culture. It is important to them that the contract amount be at least this much, but perhaps they could also contract us. Let's go for the Hail Mary here. What about giving us a job? Oh, the rolls. Yes, a Nike Puck counter contract would be very agreeable to us. We would pay you 120 units of copper immediately upon execution of the initial contract for HMS Broadsword to aid us in battle. Let me just make... Okay. Excellent. This would be very mutually rewarding. I think it's good, even though I didn't really need help in the combat here, I think it's good that we get these guys on side, become an ally, and they can help us fight the devout. Excellent. Well, that is brilliant. I'm loving these great rolls, everybody. The rolls are making it for me. Okay, let's get back towards our main objective. Don't mind me, friend. Just teleporting through this hole here. Let's go and get some buried treasure. The hell is this? Just appeared on my screen. I was even staring at it as well. Dispatch device. This was hard to see. Lucky the game pointed out to me. Why, hello. It's another autonomous dispatch device. Using Dr. Dogorian's analogy, I question the prudence of deliberately seeking out a plasma torch with a safety guard removed, particularly when we do not know what the other safety unaware. Dispatch pressure from something. To make progress, our advice is against vault access. The dispatch contains several papers referencing an ancient structure that Imperial archaeologists had discovered and believed to have contained an AI of unknown origin. Interesting. Okay, well at least I found something on the way over here. Even if I need to just fly directly past it. So we are pretty much where the planet is. Oh, this new system. There is other stuff nearby as well. Just have a look at everything near here. So this is where pirates drop treasure, right? So I imagine we might come across some pirates here to defend it. If not, let's see how things go. Another portal? Why do I keep finding portals? I'm not going to go through it. I know exactly where it goes. This pyramid has a wide open entrance that leads to a small complex of chambers. The team conducts an exhaustive search but comes up empty-handed. The general tidiness suggests that it is left in an orderly manner, unlike some previously visited pyramids. Just after the lander lifts off, Kepler spots something that didn't register with the anomaly scan. Vasari pirates are landed to a small promontory a few kilometers away from the pyramids where the team finds a small encampment. It has until recently been well concealed, but erosion has caused the camouflage barrier to collapse. In the camp is a bipedal skeleton in the envirosuit, a compact transmitter, and a small collection of shorthanded notes. The skull has 3 ocular openings in very similar configuration to the Devout. Could be the same species or close relative. What is this? First report. Evacuation is complete. I have settled into my observation routine. Nothing eventful. No report. Perhaps we are wrong. I must not get my hopes up. The Threatx arrived. Their search... Oh, so they weren't actually cultists. Interesting. The search of the Academy took 1.6 rotations. Detailed search of 2 radius. Flyover out of to 5. More organized than I expected. Do not confuse fascism with madness. Too late. They passed nearby, but my cover is excellent. I waited 13 ROTS transmits, even though I know they would not be able to find you. Water ran out 3 rotations ago. This will be my last transmission. I hope my meager observations will provide you some useful intelligence. So that means there might be a faction somewhere that is the original, non-corrupted version of the cultists we can try and find. 2 Shilarite. We're getting a lot of Shilarite today. It's looking pretty good. Transmitter is an unusual design. Powered by external source, which still contains some Shilarites. Very cool. Ooh. There is a deep frontier energy readings, so we will go through this, but at the end. I think it goes to the same place. I just want to make sure we check the rest of the area first, especially there's no portals nearby. It didn't work. It didn't work, damn it. I don't think this guy's going to survive very long. We have too much power. The beams are not even hurting my Oh, okay, I'm wrong. Whoa, the damage. Wow. I guess when it broke through the HP of the reflector at the sun, it was bad. Very bad. I was so confident and it fell apart so quickly. I guess we want to try and have, like, in the future, more armor in front of the main core. Just so we avoid stuff like that happening. Or like double layered armor. We'll see. We'll see. What is over here? Is this the treasure chest one? Yes. 14 gold, 1 neutronium. Very nice. We needed like 14 neutronium for something at some point. This cache had a document of on the underside. The chest must have been placed atop it and sucked from the cold. Okay. I hope it's a map with a big X on it. Set of warp gate coordinates. Is it the pirate homeworld? I kind of want to discover the pirate homeworld, to be honest. Anyway, so that's pretty good. Let's go to the next area. This place doesn't seem as big, so I think we just go here, go through the portal, and then end up back over this location again. Let's have a look. Can't see any planets nearby yet, though. I've got to remember to stay in this mode while going between systems in case there's some kind of item. It says 1 ice planet, 1 terror world, and a bunch of cultists. Oh, these are baby cultists. Not even worth our shooting. Another one bites the dust. Go on, buddy. You can fire faster than that. That's out of the way. Good way of getting loads of technology, though. Sorry, resources. We got loads of stuff very quickly from that. That was pretty handy. Okay, we do like a little loop around the bottom. Is this the Terror World? There's a carrot. Oh my god. There's a chance to become great again. A distinguished old building is one of the few relics of a civilization that peaked during its Iron Age and then faded. Its stately gold dome remains mostly intact. Wynn notes that it is just a thin leaf, perhaps 1 or 2 units. Look, okay? There's a war. I haven't got time for all this. We need more resources. Wow, I haven't killed a station in a while. The power I have right now. That used to take ages. I used to cut out like loads of content, just me sitting there holding down spacebar. Another Heretical portal? What is going on? Another empty pyramid, apparently evacuated in an orderly manner. Ensign Drake suggests the team conducts a low-altitude flyover of the surrounding area with sensors calibrated for low-level childlike radiation. Surely enough, several kilometers away, they find another concealed encampment, also with an alien corpse. If this observer took any notes, they did not preserve them, and they stuck to their job. But Kepler observes that the last message was not completely erased from the transmitter. I've been thinking often about the group of academics who split off to live in the jungle caves years ago in Qatar too. When we first saw the cracks in the edifice, the sand brains we used to call them, I thought they were cowards, but now I consider them fondly. I hope they stay hidden whenever the facts come. Sand brain is a translation attempt to generate a pejorative. The original symbol combines stupidity and something akin to head in the sand. Okay, more Chilorite again. There's so much of it. It's absolutely everywhere. Cool. So these academics were clearly very advanced if they're making their own jump gates. No one else has done this so far. It's just them. They have, like, unique situations going on here. This is the last planet we have to check out. In the lee of a particularly submerged fallen empire structure is a small island chain. The chain was created by a meteoric impact millennia ago, which has left modest iridium deposits. Very nice. What is this? The islands themselves are covered in lush fallen empire flora. A few patches near the shoreline have shed their foliage. So, is this relative? I swear we had, like, a mission to find some foliage or something, right? Is this related to that? Let's analyze this first. The voice of cable transmitting short but highly targeted burst transmissions across a great distance. And then we've got this one. This parasite has evolved to use iridium as a catalyst to break down the planet's hardy... This is perfect. This is finishing one of the missions off. Okay, this parasite is perfect candidate for the Aquarian colony's food problem. It can break down the Imperial flora, but required iridium so it can be kept in check. Excellent. Okay, let's go and drop that off. We need to tweak it genetic code for the colony's biosphere. I need some more information on Fallen Empire flora, though. Oh, okay, so maybe I can't do it right now. Oh. Oh. Oh! Sorry. Damn it me. Interesting. A new area. And I would say, potentially, with the same distance-ish, that we might find another great star lance. Derelict debris. That's a good sign. It's another automated factory, very similar to the ones that were produced in the Red Raiders. By the way, this means we have to go back at some point and check the other portal, just in case. It was producing something until it was deactivated not long ago. There are still some refined titanium and yttrium in the hoppers. Ensign Wynn thinks that if we can reactivate the production controller, it will confirm that this factory was also building the same types of ships. Yes, I agree with that idea. Nearly 100%. Wow, look at all these resources. Ensign Wynn has a very little difficulty getting the control system back up. He literally just turned it off and on again. Classic trick. The machines work quickly, but before the fully formed attack ship takes shape, Ensign Wynn executes the factory's equivalent of Solano's reclamation function, giving the team both a good look at the drone and allowing them to recover its resources. I wish we can reverse engineer them so they work for us, and then we can establish the human empire in this galaxy. Just put it out there. Another portal. Excuse me, sir. Keep your pathetic missiles away from me. Another evacuated... More Chilorite. We can make like a tier 3 at this point. It's getting ridiculous. The team finds a concealed encampment, but its observer, or their remains, are nowhere to be found. They were considered enough to leave behind a power supply and some disassembled components. Thank you. Like, oh my god. Another Herald. This one is looking a bit worse for wear compared to the other one, though. Oh, I can't even look at it. Game says no. Does this help me mine? No, that would be handy. Okay, guys. Give me a little bit. We're going to blast through these areas. Okay, so we've got some iridium there, but nothing too crazy. Oh, wait, I missed a single... Maybe this is the thing we need. No, it wasn't at all. So not as great as the other one. The other one had loads of stuff. But neutronium, though, pretty handy. Okay, so we've got another portal. Let's keep going. There's no reason not to. Perfect. I have no idea where I am. What is going on? We're even further away than I thought we were going. We're just going a random path away from the galaxy at this point. Let's keep going through it. I don't see why not. So this place actually has a gate here, which is very nice. I don't really see a reason not to continue at this point. Let me just press some random buttons for a second. No. Okay, never mind. There was I was looking at the controls, so I turned the hard again off, and I was trying to. There was a Havoc Shroud, whatever that means. I don't know what it does. So what's this? Inside the pyramid, the teams find the floors and walls caked with a thick layer of black carbon. Deposited so long ago, it has solidified into charcoal-like bark. A thorough search finds the same material over all interior surfaces. Most of the equipment shows severe heat damage, although the antenna array embedded in its exterior ornamentation survived. The heat must have been less intense in the lower levels. Some partially dismantled equipment in a sub-basement survived. There are signs that the large device has been removed shortly before the heat event. One blackened case was left behind. Ironically, the team also failed to notice it until they returned to the lander and reviewed their survey footage. Black sphere. The atmosphere intake ducts are glassified. My guess is that the superheated gas-like form to start. The atmospheric intake ducts are glassified. My guess is that superheated gas, like from a starship exhaust, was directed into them. Very interesting. Let's look at this thing, shall we? The strange cannibal-sized object has the ability to cause any sentient entity to forget about the object's existence when nearby. What? That's crazy. Okay. Well, at least we have it though, right? Just throw it at somebody. Like, sorry about that. My bad. Ooh, this is a pretty gas giant. And we're done here. What is this? Ensign Wynn explains that this large structure is a mining impeller launched across a great distance. It would drive itself deep into the planetoid surface towards a known mineral deposit. Once it finished extraction, it would launch the resource into high orbit where a drone harvester would eventually collect it. Ooh. The method of extraction has a number of advantages, and also it's quite barbaric. But it left behind the impeller head, which necessarily had to be made of strong, lightweight material. Okay. I want to find like another permanent source of income. That'd be really cool. So this place has been looked at now. I feel like we should just go back. I mean, the one thing I want to try, what time is it? We've got another like 5-10 minutes. So I'm going to go back and double check the other portal. See where that goes. And then I think we'll call it quits today. So I will cut, of course, the travel time out here. Wait, what's happened? It's just another piece of devout jetsam. I think I may have missed that. Oh, over this way? I couldn't even see even though I was right next to it. That's how crazy that was. Cool. Okay, while we're flying then, let's have a look at that. Cylinder is empty, but whatever was inside must have been highly radioactive. Even with heavy shielding, the case itself is giving off hard radiation. Are they trying to make like some kind of like bomb or something? It sounds pretty bad. Whatever was in the Jetsam canister had a powerful but unique radiation signature. Vasari, could you take a look when you have some downtime? Are we going to be able to track their homeworld? Will do. Good stuff, guys. I like them working together. I've done a spectral analysis of this region's background radiation with a filter for the reading from the devout flotsam. Okay. There's a dim red nebula with very low radiation readings that are near a match. I'm marking it on the nav map. Ooh. Interesting. We'll have to go and check that out at some point. Okay, oh, I flew past like a moron. Okay, speaking of interesting, let's go through the other portal. See where this takes us. Don't mind me. Off we go. Why, hello there. I think we've been here before. Oh, we're just going back over that way. Okay, fair enough. Bit random, but we are back. Fair enough. Let's get rid of this martyr. Did these have fighters and stuff? I don't think they did, actually. Have a look anyway. Tell me your secrets. Why is he so far away from the rest of the area? This guy is cooked. No chance anymore. Their ships are just too weak. Cool. Okay, so let's have a look around. So what do we want to do in the last few minutes of this video? We have a few options. Should we just go for the Stalker? Maybe we should. Okay, let me go and find a nearby point. We'll teleport over there and we'll see if we can quickly finish off the mission before the end of the video here. Are you going to use that? How does he know where that goes? I guess it's a preset every time then. Wait. Does it take you to random locations every time? I'm so confused. This is another location. I just have to go backwards and forwards between all these random locations here. Anyway, so apparently I've arrived at the location we should be in. And there might be clues nearby. Do you know what? Thinking about it, there's not really enough time for this. I'll tell you what, the alternative would be, we're going to go back and look at the aquatic location, which is somewhere in the game. Don't ask me where. This one. And we can finish off this mission at least. Hello! I have some crazy things. A moderate-sized colony. Yep. Oh, wait, I forgot. We need to have some kind of like analysis to figure out, don't we? So maybe I should go back to base. And maybe there'll be something in the main human outpost we can talk about. It also said that we need more information about flora. So I wonder if I can maybe buy something or talk to the guild trader. Hello! Aha! There you go. That's the answer there. They developed and cultivated a wide range of species, both hardy and delicate. We have a horticultural database from Chiron botanists on the topic. We will transmit it now. Thank you. So this might be what we need. Okay. Good stuff, buddy. Have you found the secrets of flora, though? We can now conduct research. Does that mean I have to go back to human space? Let's just quickly land here just in case. Yes, that does mean that. Annoying. Okay, so we'll go back to our main base. I guess there's some kind of like rare tech we can unlock now in the tech tree. Smash that out. Bob's your uncle. We have ourselves some crazy flora. The Athenia, Solano. Guys, let's check in case anyone changes and it gets like more ships pair. Milton, what's up, buddy? Excellent. It's been a while since I got any of those, actually. I was getting a bit worried. So, research lab. The Imperial Blight. A new life form can clear the Imperial flora from the colony and release nutrients. Excellent. Okay, let's go and hand that mission in. And hopefully we get some cool reward. I'm not sure exactly what the reward would be, but any reward is good in my books. Let's go back this way again. It's a lot of traveling in this episode. It is what it is. It happens sometimes. Second Legion and our allies. Oh, that's handy. Hey, friend. I have your new life form. The administration is visibly delighted. This is a wonderful development. Our food situation has relied too heavily on traders who often could demand unreasonable prices. We will give incentive merchants to give the HMS Broadsword favorable pricing. Oh. Juicy. Very, very juicy. Okay, cool. That's great. Shields. The reason I needed 12 neuranium was because of shields. I'm doing it. We had to get a shield. There's no way about it. We're going to go and give it a shot. And this place now has preferred prices. We probably want to come back here and trade all the time, if it is the best merchant place to be. I imagine people probably tell me the other ways, but you never know. I want a shield. I don't think I necessarily need the shield. I guess beams. There's someone that attacks me with mass beams. Probably get the shield sorted out then. Apart from that, I don't really think there's much use to it, but... Oh, what's this? The particles almost immediately coalesce into the nanite superfluid we've been using for repairs. Oh, observing the transition reveals some interesting properties about the nanites. Does that mean this now goes further? Let's research this in case it means it becomes... No, never mind. Oh, well, it was only 50 points. Okay. I want shields, please. If I can find them. Where were the shields? Oh no, I sold the stuff I needed to get the shield. Next time. We'll get it next time. Apart from that, everybody, thank you for watching. Now, I'm actually calling this on Saturday because I'm out of time to record and edit everything for Frostpunk 2 on Friday. So what I will say at this point, because I'm only doing a video every day, I'm just going to go and smash out and record the rest of this game over the next week until I get keys to other games. So I'm just going to do loads of this game. Hopefully I can finish it and we can see how long the series is going to be. If the series turns out to be very, very long, I will probably make them into longer episodes, and if the series dies off and people wanting to watch it anyway, I will do the same. But regardless, it will be finished. This is my hobby channel. I love this game. We will finish it, and it's just a matter of how long it's going to take. Apart from that, everybody, thank you for watching. As always, please like, subscribe, and comment below, and I'll see you next time. Bye.